Welcome to Missmaths. This is part 3 of inverse functions. The focus of today's video is how to sketch an inverse function. The question is, we are given a particular function, that is, f of x is equal to 2 times a half raised to the power of x, which is an exponential function. First off, let's define what the function is as its inverse. That is f to the negative 1 of x. Next, we can proceed to sketch both the original and the inverse function on the same set of axes. F of x is just another representation of y, so we set that to the function given. As per our previous videos, to invert a function, you swap the x and the y variables in the given equation. Now our aim is to make y the subject of the formula. For starters, let's divide by the coefficient 2 to isolate the half to the power of y. Now, using our little song, x equal log base ons. Let us rewrite that equation in the correct structure. Exponent value y, log base is half, and then the other number is x over 2. So that is the inverse function. So we're going to write this in f to the negative 1 of x is equal to, and then you proceed to write the equation. Now let's sketch these two functions, f of x and the inverse, on the Cartesian plane. For easy, accurate plotting, choose some nice values. Negative 1, 0, and 1 are usually good, which you are going to plug in as your input into the original function. At x is negative 1, the output is 4. At x is equal to 0, the output is 2. And then lastly, our positive 1, the output is 1. Let's plot these three on the Cartesian plane. Now, using a free hand, connect the 3 points and approach the asymptote of this exponential function. Don't forget to indicate the name of the function because we are plotting more than one function on the same set of axes. To sketch the inverse of this, we are going to construct a diagonal line through the origin called the line y is equal to x, or the line of inversion. Coordinates also invert. So let's have a look at how the original function's coordinates change accordingly. When x and y swap around, it's still 1:1, so that is a shared coordinate. Looking at the next one, x is 0, y is 2, will swap to be x is 2, y is 0. And the last coordinate, x negative 1, 4, for y value, it's going to swap to become x is 4 and y is negative 1. Let's plot those 3 points on the Cartesian plane and connect them with a freehand line. Also, labeling the coordinates is very important and giving the name of the function. Lastly, remember, because the exponential function and the logarithmic function have asymptotes, you need to include that with a dashed line and the name of that corresponding line. So for our log graph, the asymptote is the line x is equal to 0. And then for the exponential graph, the asymptote is the line y is equal to 0. Here we have a look at both of the answers for this question on how to draw an inverse function. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you have, please drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next series.